So you looking at Trey Jose, man, the myth, the legend, the one, you know what I'm saying, the man with the flag, you finna get it right in his mouth. And I'm just gonna narrate, man, so everything can run smoothly, man. You know, bro, just got to pay attention, so I'm just gonna help him soon. You ain't gonna hear nothing from me, man. Take him to the beginning, Trey, brother.
Okay, we're gonna have to bust this down. Like, this gonna have to be like part one. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, all of these stories, they're not to glorify anything. It's to kind of like give you a perspective of my mind frame at the time, and like how it all came down to now. Like, you might see on YouTube, I send them little short little clippings that stuff I've never did before. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of sharing with you what I got going on at this moment, the things that I'm experiencing. But the stories I'm telling you, it's like what I came from. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to break this down in like parts. So this gonna be like part one. Well, I know y'all probably wondering, like, you did 3 years, got out for 18 days and caught 28 years. Okay, well, let me start to give you a perspective on the mind frame I was in on the first time. You see, like I said, I lacked a lot of education. You know what I'm saying? But I had education from the world I was consumed of. So it's like, on the first little bit, it was really spur of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on my way to the head of stove. You know what I'm saying? I see two little young dudes, and they like, you know, back then I used to be jacking and robbing and stuff. So they like, man, what's up, folks? Ain't no licks. I'm like, shit. Really, I was being sarcastic. I'm like, shit, niggas licks everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You knock on somebody's door and draw down on them like it's licks everywhere. I really was being sarcastic, but they like, shit, what's up? Other two little dudes I was with. So, me, I'm like, shit, man, I go in and had the store real quick, give me a couple cigars, come back out, tell them, here, man, roll this up. We start walking. So, make a long story short, man, we go ahead and hit this little spot right around the corner where I stay at. Now, note that I done jacked these niggas like 2 times already. So I know that they're not gonna open the door if they see me there, you know what I'm saying? So I tell old boy like, hey, look out, say, man, you finna have to knock on the door. I'm gonna be waiting on the side of the house, you know what I'm saying, with that issue. And when they open the door, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna press play on them, you know what I'm saying? So they like, that's understood. So I'm like, man, let me go get a shirt, because at the time I ain't even have a shirt on. I was just going to the head of the store to give me some hot wings real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I go to the house real quick, put a hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? I already had a blue flag on me. So it's like, it was daytime. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we smoked a couple blunts real quick. And shit, I'm like, man, come on, let's go and go. So we creep around the back. You know what I'm saying? I had old boy, I said, man, go knock on the back door. I'm waiting in the bushes, right? So he go knock. I know it's somebody home because I see 3 cars in the driveway. You know what I'm saying? So I tell him, man, just get the door open. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take control from there. So he go knock. But he knocked lightly. And then he come back to me, he like, say, folks, Trey, man, nigga, the window open. I'ma just crawling through the window, open the door and let you in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, big, I don't go open the door, you know what I'm saying? Cause really I was just trying to get the door open. You know what I'm saying? So sure enough, shit, he crawling through the window. He come out, unlock the door for me. Shit, I come right up in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I come up in that bitch, I go through a room, and the door, well, I take that back. I go into a room, and I check the closet, and the closet locked. So I knew it was somebody in there hiding. So I tell one of the 2 dudes I was with, I say, hey, man, watch that door, somebody up in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he go post guard. So I look, I see some car keys. So I look at the dude and smile at him. I put him in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I open the next door. Shit, I walk in there, man. It's some people in the bed. So off the rip, I draw down on them. Tell them, hey, man, put the covers over your head. You know what I'm saying? So they look, they put the covers over their head, and man, shit. I go into the drawers. I see a Crown Royal bag. Pull that out. Sure enough, it was some money and some powder. I put that in my little suit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to look up under the drawer. I see a shoebox money, a shoebox. So I pull it out, and there's some money up in there. So I keep putting that in my little hoodie. You know what I'm saying? So one of the dudes came in. He like, say, man, let's go. I said, man, just chill, man, and lock the door and make sure nobody pull up. He like, man, let's go, man. They probably done called the laws, man. Look at the phone. So I take a glance, and sure enough, the phone, instead of being on the nightstand, it was on the bed. So now my paranoia kind of kicking in. I'm like, damn, what if they call the laws? They probably already on their way right now. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm kind of, you know, everything processing kind of fast. I'm like, shit. I said, man, just watch the door for me. He take out running. So I'm like, man, what the hell? So I come into the front room to kind of see what the other dude at. The other dude done left already. So I'm like, damn, I'm the only person in the house at this time. So I pull the keys out. I go to the driveway. I check. It was a Ford Focus. I get up in there, check the car keys, and crank up. So at the time, like I say, I lacked a lot of education, man. Only thing I could see was what was in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So me trying to prove myself, trying to like make sure I'm in control of the situation, make myself feel like I was in control of the situation. I'm taking my time. Changing the music channel, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see if they come outside tripping so I could dump on them, you know what I'm saying? But I wait like 2 or 3 minutes, ain't nobody came outside. So I went ahead and crunked the Ford Focus up. I burned out. So I burned out, man. Back then, when I used to do stuff like that, I used to use them cars for about a day. And really for about that day, I do all type of shit in that vehicles. Like, I go put some work in, go be tripping with niggas, go do this, go do that, cause I'm gonna dump it off at the end. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm getting ready, I'm finna get up off that bitch. So like, I run into one of the big homies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bad Man. He tell me, say, man, get your ass about that car. You know what I'm saying? Here go with this right here. Go sit back and chill for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, by this time it's like 8:30 in the morning. So I'm like, understood, man. I burn out. I jump on the highway. I go to Como. I go to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to do whatever I felt like doing at that time. Make a long story short, man, nighttime come. I'm still in the car. So I had forgot. Man told me, hey, man, get about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Go sit back and chill and do this. And so I pull up. He go out for me. He said, man, damn, cuz, I told you go get up off that car. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the channel, 11, all that shit around there. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you act like you like being locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you don't want to listen, nigga. Like, push come to shove, nigga. Like, nigga, we gonna put your ass in the boat. We gonna violate your ass. Like, that's one thing I can say about Madman. The big homies I respect, man. They ain't scared of me, nigga. Like they raised me, so it's like, nigga, they lay the law down, nigga. Like, nigga, hey, nigga. But they care about the nigga. Like I say, them niggas took care of me when I was little. So it's like, that's why I always appreciate them. Because anything they told me, it was for the better. Back then, I couldn't see it. But now that I done got older, like, that's how somebody older would think. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at what's right in front of them, but better yet, they look at the bigger picture. What comes of this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I'm like, man, I'm finna go get rid of the car. But in my head, I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna go to the Davis store right quick, on Davis. Man, I go to the Davis store, go get me some more cigars. Right when I'm coming out the parking lot, I see a police car coming by. And this gang unit. So they glancing at me, and I noticed that the dude in the passenger side, he just locked in on me. The car passing by, he steady like turning his head. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? By this time, I ain't had no shirt on. You know what I'm saying? So I put the blinker light bust left. I come down Evans. Sure enough, they bust a U-turn. Hit the lights. So right then and there, high-speed chase started. Man, I go down like 2 blocks. Put the blinker light, bust right. Come down there. I come down on what that is, New York. I bust another right. Put the blinker light again. Finna bust right on Davis. Here you go again. By this time, like I really got the laws beef by the block. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I gotta hurry up, get up out this vehicle for the helicopter come. So it's like, by the time I get back in front of the Davis store, I jump up out of there. Get up out of there, take our run. On that night, I jumped somebody's fence and ducked off in somebody's backyard until the morning. Helicopter came, everything, they couldn't find me. I got away that day. But like I say, 8 days later, by them seeing a Hispanic with a blue flag on his face, I was the only Hispanic on gang file back then, so I got a warrant for my arrest. Okay, they finally end up catching up with me. You know what I'm saying? They come to my mama's house trying to pepper spray through the mailbox. You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, I end up going to jail. They tased me and everything. I go down and, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, my education was limited, man. What I knew is what I knew. So I'm going down there tripping in the county and thinking I ain't got no case. And you know what I'm saying? I robbed them dudes for some stuff they ain't supposed to have. So in my head, I'm like, man, you can't go to jail for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hell nah, they was trying to ask me who was the 2 black dudes that was with you. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody said they seen the Hispanic and two black dudes, but the Hispanic had a blue rag on his face. And note this, man, that was the first time I wore a blue rag on my face during a robbery. That was my first time. Usually I just go barefaced, you know what I'm saying? So, because I never robbed convenience stores. I never robbed business places. I used to rob niggas on the streets. You know what I'm saying? People who had illegal shit. So it's like, nigga, how you gonna call the laws on me? Nigga, you ain't supposed to have that shit. Like we just catch each other in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just do it like that. Well, here now, like I say, police report came around. They say a Hispanic had a blue rag on his face. It was 2 black dudes with him. They trying to figure out who the black dudes was. Me, I'm talking crazy to the loud, you know. Down there, just I wasn't trying to hear it. Excuse me. After a while, I don't know how many months it was. I can't remember. But they ended up coming down, asking me to plea bargain for 3 years. And that'll close the case. My attorney was telling me, man, like, they really got a weak case, man. It's just you keep down here acting up in the county. And they say Hispanic with the blue rag on his face, you the only miss crip on game file. I say, man, look, just gonna bring the 3 years. I'ma sign for it. That'll close the case, right? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man. I said, gonna bring 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So they come with the paper. I signed it. I went ahead, went to the penitentiary. Now, coming into the penitentiary, well, I'm gonna start off with chain. I went to Gurney Unit, transit facility for 14 days. Then I'm on chain again. I end up going to Bird Unit for another 14 days. Now, I'm hearing stories that you might be on transit 6 months, a year, or, hey man, I did 14 days on Gurney, 14 days on Bird, and they sent me right to Coffield Unit, 28 days in the system. Now, when they say Coffield, they like, man, that's a big unit, man. You know what I'm saying? You going to the real penitentiary now, so in my head, I'm like, shit, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's understood. I try not to overthink things. I just know what I know. So at the time, I was like, shit, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I get the Coffield unit. Coming through them hallways, you know what I'm saying, with my chain bag, people seeing everybody coming in, they asking who you is or what you rep. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out to shoot, like I said, man. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I'm 19, 20 years old. No, I was 19 years old. Telling like shit, I'm from the south side of Fort Worth. Fort Trey Gangsta Crip. I'm up on the Insane the Madman. Anything after that, like, man, look, I ain't even trying to talk, man. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'm going to the barber shop. I see Hooverland little man. So he looking at me. He like, damn, he bust a U-turn where he walking. Like I said, I got my chain bag. So he like, he pull up on me. He read my face. I already had my face and stuff inked up. So he read my face. So he like, man, folks, like, damn, cuz you done growed up. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I'm gonna go tell everybody you here. So I'm like, shit on the seat. He said, where you getting moved to? I said, man, I don't know, I ain't got my move slip yet. He like, man, I'm finna go tell everybody you here. So he burned out. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I'm still waiting on my move slip and stuff. So we going to the barber shop. I end up getting my move slip. I go to P4 Z-Wang. You know what I'm saying? Coming over there, walking through the door, same thing. Dudes at the bars, everybody at the bars. What's up? Is you blasting? Like I'm like, hell nah, nigga, I'm a Crip. Like, man, what's up? I said, man, just chill, nigga. I'm finna come out here. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to get us to put our property in the sales. So, shit, at the time I stay in, I think it was 218, matter of fact, 2 row 18 sale. So I go up there, they roll the door, I just set my shit in. They're like, man, you coming out? I'm like, yeah, I'm finna come out. I ain't even unpack my stuff. I go straight to the day room. So, I come into the day room, I take my shirt off. And back then, I ain't have all the filler in my tattoos. I just had numbers and letters and hand signs, number gangbang shit. So I come in the day room, take my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Get to walking around, and they just looking at me. Like I say, the SA side of the day room looking at me, and the black side just kind of looking at me. You know what I'm saying? So, somebody from the black side pull up on me. I guess he get to read my tattoos. So he pull up on me. He like, damn, cuz you a homie? I'm like, shit, I'm Fort Trey Gangsta Crip. What's up? So he try to lock up with me. I'm like, shit, nigga, I don't know you, nigga. Like I say, my education was limited. I didn't know about a lot of penitentiary stuff. And then in the free world, like, certain Crips go against certain Crips. I didn't understand the unity. I didn't understand none of that then. I was young. So I wasn't quick to lock C's. I wasn't quick to do none of that. I'm like, shit, what's going on? Who is you? Like, who is you? Like, they like, first name they popped up with. They like, man, you know Fort Trey Big Boogie? Now, let me remind you, man, I've been hearing about Big Boogie since I was a little kid. I just never met him because he was in prison. He got a twin named Wood. The twins from the north side, Boogie and Woogie. You know what I'm saying? So, Boogie, I'm like, man, I don't know no Boogie. Yeah, he from the north side, so-and-so, man, you know what I'm saying? That's a big humble. I'm like, shit, man, I don't know that nigga. Tell the nigga I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? So, they like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So, they just kind of checking me out. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes named Franco, Harlem Third from Cali, he just kind of smiling at me. You know, it was another dude named Deuce over there from Fort Worth. So, they like, man, man, that nigga act just like them niggas. You know what I'm saying? He talking about my big homies. I'm like, I told him who I was up under. So they just kind of just smiling at me, checking me out. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, word done got around. They're like, hey man, Big Boogie say come to the rec yard. You know what I'm saying? So Franco, shout out to Franco, man. He was like, yeah, nigga, shit. He might want to look at you. You know, I'm like, shit, nigga, I might want to look at that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he just smiled, laughing at me. Now I had a blast neighbor named Gordo from H-Town. He was my neighbor, and like I say with the question thing, he pulled up like they just checked me out. You know what I'm saying? So he like, hey, what's up? You a Crip? I'm like, yeah, what's up? So he's kind of looking. He said, man, you a Crip in the world? I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm a Crip in the world. I'm a Crip in here, nigga. Like, nigga, fuck all the question, nigga. What's up? So he's kind of looking at me sideways, like just shaking his head. But I peep game off the rip that when them questions and your answers, that shit matter. Like if I would have been like, oh, I'm creeping the world, but any type of butts, hey, it's a whole nother door open. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole nother door open, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just kept it simple and like I say, it avoided all that. So I guess, you know, like some of the older cats that been there, that was Crips, some of the older cats that been there, that was Tongos, they probably know each other, probably been there together for a minute. They probably was going over there talking to them and all this. So it's just the way I pulled up. Both sides could say like, shit, he say he was a Crip, like he ain't trying to like talk or nothing, nigga. Like, so they like, man, Big Boogie wanna holler at you on the rec yard. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be out there in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So we go to rec in the morning. I meet Big Boogie for the first time. Now, R.I.P. Big Boogie, man. My first time seeing Big Boogie, I just started smiling because in my head, you know how somebody comes to the penitentiary, even myself, I used to be mugged up and all that. Big Boogie come out of there with a whole smile on his face. But let me share a little bit about Big Boogie. Big Boogie got the big old GC on his forehead in old English letters. He got the spider webs coming up. He got the faux tray on his face, the tattoos here, the Dallas Cowboy stars, his whole face inked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a nigga like that, you expect to come out there and be mugging. Man, Big Boogie coming out there smiling, and everybody greeting him. So I'm just checking him out. And the man say, he get up in the rec yard, he like, what's up, cuz? You know my brother? I'm like, shit, who's your brother? He say, Wood. So then I start smiling, because like I say, I've been hearing about Big Boogie since I was little. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I know your boy. I say, oh, you Big Boogie, the twins, Boogie and Woogie. He like, yo, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So I give him a hug. I'm like, man, I'm like, shit, so I was expecting like, we finna check your, but now Big Boogie was like, hey man, and we finna start out on the shoulder press. Cause he had like a whole little workout crew with him. So he like, man, we finna go. I said, man, hold up, Big Boogie. I say, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I just pulled up yesterday. And niggas kind of asked, was I Crip, was I Black, all that. I say, look, man, to avoid all this prolonged shit, since we all out here, go ahead and set me up a date right quick. You know what I'm saying? Tell one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying, that you got a little homie over here, Fotre Jose, you know what I'm saying? Or if anybody want to look at him, we can just go on rec rate, man. We all on rec yard right now. Ain't no need to prolong anything or try to like nothing, man. We all out here, gonna set me up a date right quick.